Cthulhu-Con contains language that isn't for kids, and occasional gruesome depictions of horror. But it's fun.
My name is Allie Turley, and you are listening to Cthulhu-Con, a show about the horrors of the universe that have been silently clawing at the edges of our simple minds, and sometimes at the back of our necks and spines. This is a story-first tabletop role-playing show following a popular online forum called the Necronomiblog, run by 5 coworkers who are meeting fans for the first time at a convention.
Hi, everybody. My name is Kevin Rizza, and I play Vicky Vanity. Vicky is a former track star and girl next door who, after a terrible summer camp slasher tragedy, is just trying to keep everything together. Vicky is the managing editor of Southeastern Pennsylvanian Monstrous Cryptids at the Necronomiblog. Vicky's mystery fact this week: as you all know, Dr. Richard Stambledini has been telling Vicky for the last few years that she really needs to start getting out there and meet new people and not spend so much of her life just kind of indoors in her tiny little room all by herself. So, obviously, she joined all the dating apps. The thing is, though, obviously, since the death of her high school boyfriend, Chase Chaserson,
what a name,
she really isn't into dating. The idea of like being physically intimate with someone is revolting to her.
Oh, no.
So what she does is she just swipes right on everyone, and then she just wants to try to meet friends that way.
So that's why you went to the speed dating thing.
Is Vicky aware that there are dating-like apps that are just for friends, or is that not?
Bumble's got a friend mode.
Right.
Yeah, she doesn't want to do that. The reason she doesn't want to do that is because then people are too forward. Like, then they actually really want to be. What she likes about the dating apps is when she reveals that she's not interested in a relationship, people don't seem that interested in talking to her. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a low barrier to have a short conversation with someone that doesn't end with her feeling too bad about herself.
So self-sabotage.
Vicky might be a little damaged, I think, actually. I don't think she walked away from that slasher incident quite as unharmed as we previously assumed.
So does she even want friends, though?
Wait, hold on.
Oh, no.
That's wild. You're doing all this effort to try to make friends and you don't even maybe want friends?
Hey, guys, this is Richard Stambledini's job. We don't need to grill Vicky about her behavior.
Self-destructive people often want things that they rob from themselves.
That's fair.
Hi, I'm Stephen Tansey. I play Malcolm Vance, head of e-commerce and e-curio. Malcolm is an antiques dealer who discovered a little bit of creative writing made the job a whole lot easier. And our mystery fact for Malcolm is that while he's always been a skeptic, until perhaps very recently, his grandmother believes in everything, and he was raised in accordance with a number of superstitions as to not offend the local fairies. And it is for this reason he carries a blessing from the river witch that makes him immune to all harm.
Okay. No.
Are you just the final girl then? I mean,
That's my job.
Listen, you control the world. If you think the river witch is not powerful or these creatures are more powerful, that's on you. But this is my backstory, and he has the blessing.
Does he believe it, though?
No, he doesn't even know he has the blessing. His grandmother bargained for that.
Oh, okay.
Unbeknownst to him.
I see.
Also, I see everyone's confusion, but I think what you're misunderstanding is he's immune to all damage, AWL. So any damage from alls will be ineffectual. Sorry.
Unless the all is crafted from holly berry.
this is an oddly specific blessing.
I'm like, this is expanding my universe, I think, a little too much.
Secretly, Allie's like, damn it, I had a big owl-related boss for later in the episode.
Wait, are you saying all like the tool or owl?
An awl is a spike used in leather work. An owl is a bird of prey.
I would love to see that come up.
Yeah, no, there's going to be a murderer with an awl in this show.
No, it's an owl carrying an awl.
You could stab someone in the neck with that and they would die.
Yeah, you could.
Not Malcolm.
All right, I'll go next. My name is Jake Burley, and I'm playing Nimi Walters, a trust fund kid and struggling artist who's just like trying to hold a dark, gritty mirror up to society, you know? Nimi is the head of graphic design at the Necronama blog. And mystery fact for Nimi. So I feel like I want to clarify some things about Nimi. So I feel like I've been giving the impression that Nimi doesn't know how to like do anything for herself. And that's simply not true. Nimi once tried to go to a laundromat to do her laundry, was not successful, could not find any mats that people were supposedly doing this laundry on. And just, after a few minutes of trying to find these mats, trying to understand how the whole process worked, just kind of gave up.
But she tried, and that's what matters.
Does she not know how to use a washing machine?
It's a laundromat, Allie.
I understand.
She's looking for a laundry mat.
I understand. But like there are washing machines and dryers there. Does she have no concept of what those are?
Yeah, but don't you think it would be reckless to attempt to use one of those without a laundry
It's
mat?
a good point. If you go to yoga and you don't bring your yoga mat, you have a liability. It's a matter of time before you hurt a knee.
That's fair. What is a laundromat? Does she know what a laundromat is?
I mean, she assumed they provided laundromats at the laundromat.
Yes.
She did try to Google and purchase one and found that to be a frustrating endeavor as well. And so kind of just gave up on the whole thing.
Wait, why didn't she just purchase accidentally a laundromat?
Well, she shipped a few like yoga mats and like other mats, but then upon arrival, she was like looking at them and she was like, I still don't understand how you'd use this to do laundry.
Who does her laundry, and is his name Matt?
All right, I can go next. I'm Kimberly Roten, and I'm playing Dottie Dowager, the blog's resident mythos archivist, and our beloved octogenarian librarian who seems like a sweet old lady, but who happens to own an awfully impressive collection of true crime artifacts, maybe a few Bundy items. And let's just say some of those artifacts are still a little sticky.
Sticky.
Ew.
And today's mystery fact about Dottie is despite being a librarian for over 30 years, she never really learned the Dewey Decimal System.
Ooh.
Whenever students asked for a book, she'd solemnly say, "No, child, this is the book you truly need," and hand them something completely at random. The real mystery is that no one has ever questioned her.
She seems like a bad librarian.
I disagree.
I'm an excellent librarian. Everyone got what they needed.
If a wizened crone handed me a book and said, "This is what you truly need," I would read that cover to cover.
Yeah, exactly. And who cares if you were looking for a sci-fi book and I handed you Wicked?
When the River Witch hands you a book, you read it.
Wait, I have a question. Dottie works at a school, right?
Yes, school librarian.
So, I assume that sometimes, maybe a lot of the times, kids are coming in, with reports they need to do.
Right.
Hold on, not necessarily, because we have not established, what kind of school this is. Is this an elementary school? If someone's like, I want the Berenstein Bears, and you're like, here's the Dark Tome of Orlok.
Someone says, I want the Berenstain Bears, and you're like, here's the Berenstein Bears. I got it from another dimension.
Oh my God.
I was taught the Dewey Decimal System in 6th grade by my English teacher.
Right.
And then we would go to the library and play with the card catalog. And the librarian really never had to engage in that process.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That is not how librarians work. I'm sorry. How do you think that when you return the books, they end up back on the right spot on the shelf?
You just put them on the shelf. Who's going to come in and police the librarian's catalog?
Who watches the Watchmen?
What are the librarian polices?
As long as only one person checks out one book at a time, you just find the one empty spot.
Also, likely Dottie was working with someone else. She's probably not the only librarian there.
No, only librarian.
Oh,
I
well.
claimed it. It was mine. No one else could ever stay for long.
All right, I can go next. So I am Mike Turley, and I'll be playing Dr. Scott Adler. Scott is the chief of arcane materials research at the Necronama blog, and he is an ambitious man of science who made a startling discovery that has forever changed him and led him to push the boundaries of his PhD in geology. The fun fact for Scott this week, in addition to all the different well-rounded science stuff he learned in school, his hobby was engineering, building little machines and little robots and stuff. I don't know why he didn't choose to study that, but it was just a hobby. And so he's into smart house stuff and all that stuff, but he doesn't trust Alexa, so he's built his own thing. The reason I explain that is that Scott has a dog. His plan was to build machines and stuff that automate taking care of the dog while he's gone. It'll feed him, it'll let him out at the right time.
Back to the Future. Yep.
I may or may not be ripping off Doc Brown in many ways. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So anyway, he set this whole thing up. It didn't really work super great. So his buddy Doug is just at his house watching the robots to make sure that they work to watch his dog.
So your friend is watching the robots watch your dog.
Yeah, no, he's not watching the dog. He's like, I need you to pay attention to these robots and report back on how well they're doing. And then if they don't feed the dog, then yeah, maybe just feed the dog.
I would never risk letting a robot feed my dog, because if my dog liked the robot better than me, that would shatter me. I'd be ruined forever.
That's true.
Wait a minute. So how much of the time is Doug just doing the tasks? Like, are the machines not working like 70% of the time? Or are you just paranoid about the machines not working?
I'm guessing that like on day one, the machines did like 60% of the job, and then one of them broke and Doug didn't know how to fix it or care. So then Doug took that task over, and just over time, it's less and less, and it's more of just Doug taking care of my dog.
Tell me more about this friend, Doug.
He's like an old college buddy that, was friends with me and my wife before my wife died, and all of that stuff. Yes, good friend.
Hey, is your dead wife that ghost voice that talks to you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Ooh.
Second question. Is Doug sabotaging the machines because he just wants to keep hanging out with the dog?
No, that's definitely what's happening. Your dog is actually delightful.
It's quite possible that Doug showed up and just turned all the machines off and was like, I'm going to take care of this dog.
I mean, he's just one letter away from being a dog himself.
Oh.
Is that why you named him Doug?
No, I didn't name him. He's my friend from college.
Sorry, you're in character right now?
The next fact is going to be that Doug is himself a machine.
The dog's name's also Doug.
All right, short recap for you guys. Last session, you all finished up your meet and greet and had a day of being at the convention. Some of you went to panels. Some of you went to a dating panel, I guess. And then at the end of the night, Natalie had invited you all to an after party where you met Superfan 6969 and witnessed a creature bursting from his spine. And that's where we left off. So I'm going to have everyone roll a stability check.
That makes sense.
Very cool, very stable. I got a 6.
I got a 1.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 2, but I added 2. I spent 2 points, so I got a 4.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. Dottie and Scott,
Yeah.
you are both going to lose 3 points of stability.
3.
3.
That seems like a lot.
All right, I'm down to 1.
We aren't to the point where we're losing sanity yet, but once you get to -6 stability, every time you lose stability, you are going to lose sanity as well.
Cool, I'm halfway there.
All right.
So I would say both of you are extremely shocked by what you're witnessing in front of you. You're frozen in place because you just can't believe something like this is real and is happening in front of you. Okay, what would you all like to do? This thing is screeching at you. It's starting to slither towards Malcolm specifically.
I think I don't realize that this isn't cosplay. So I don't do anything yet.
I am immediately going through the checklist of coping skills that Dr. Richard Stambledini has given me. I'm going to count backwards from 10, and then I'm going to open my eyes back up, and if it's still there, then I know that it's real.
Give me the field. I don't think I'm quite about to abandon all of y'all.
It is making its way to you. It is slithering out of Superfan 6969's body, and it seems like it is taking it a bit of time to dislodge itself from his spinal cord.
So how's Superfan 6969's body? Is there any hope for our biggest fan?
His rib cage is split open from the back.
So no.
We lost our biggest fan.
Does anyone have medicine? Can somebody do a roll to check?
Just a little Neosporin.
Yeah, that'll do it. No, I don't think anyone needs to roll to look at this body and realize, oh no, he's dead. If everyone is going to try to flee, we could also try a mechanic in the game called piggybacking.
Okay. Is that what it sounds like physically?
No one is going to be giving a piggyback ride. What it is that you choose someone who has a high score in whatever you're trying to do, and that person rolls, and everyone else pays 1 point of that if they have the skill to add to it.
Yeah, we can do that. I start running and I say, everybody run!
My eyes are closed, and I say 8, 9. 10. And then I open my eyes and it's just absolute chaos. And in that moment, my adrenaline has taken over. My years of preparation for this moment that I knew was coming happens. And I pick Dottie up and fireman carry her back the way we came, running as fast as I can.
Piggybacking.
Not actually piggybacking.
And I will roll. And does that help Kevin do the fireman carry? Like, is that part of the piggybacking?
Well, if you succeed. So everyone is going to have to spend a point except for Vicky, who doesn't have a point in this. I am going to have you spend a point of athletics, though, for picking up Dottie.
That's fair. Good news. I got 19 more.
But yeah, go ahead and roll, Mike.
Yeah.
If Dottie's being picked up, does Dottie need to contribute to the flea roll?
Oh.
You don't know.
Yay! Thanks. I get my point back.
As long as you let Vicky pick you up.
Oh, yeah. Vicky's my best friend, like Vicky said earlier.
Yeah, so Mike, you are going to roll fleeing,
Yeah.
and you can add as many points as you want to it.
So I have to spend a point. Does he get that added? The point I spend, or that's just what I have to spend to be part of the club?
You pay to buy in.
I'm going to spend 2 of my 10 fleeing points. So I'll roll
Okay.
1d6 plus 2. So I did my roll, and it was a 1 plus 2. So it's a 3. So can I spend more points, or?
You are still pretty frozen in place, and you hear a voice in the back of your head saying, "Where do you think you're going? Sweetie, don't you think this is what we need? You should stay. Get your friends to help you. We could collect some samples."
I don't feel particularly in control of this situation, though. Like, I'm working on it up in the room. I've got some stuff going. I feel like that'll be a little bit easier to manage. This is like a monster that's gonna kill me. Like, I need to get the fuck out of here.
I don't think it's enough. I think you need to stay. I think you need to capture that creature. Convince your friends. You're good at that.
What?
What?
No, he's not.
Has that been true? Can we see that Scott is talking to a disembodied voice?
I mean, you heard him say that.
Yeah, okay.
And then I turn around and I'm like, wait, no, guys. We need to learn what's going on here so we can, like, stop more monsters from transforming or whatever. Like, we need to fight or capture or whatever so we gotta figure out what the deal is with this thing.
So, do the rest of us just blow past it?
Everyone failed. So, because you're all kind of standing there confused now because of Scott,
Yeah.
this thing has started getting even closer, and I'm going to have you all roll initiative.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're going to use a d20 to do this, so go ahead and roll that and let me know what your number is.
What do I add to it?
You don't add anything to it.
All right. Can I, though? Because it's a 2.
No.
Scott got a 9.
Vicky got an 18.
Dottie got
Okay.
a 15.
And I got a 6.
All right, so then that goes Vicky, Dottie, Scott, Nimi, and then Malcolm. Okay, Vicky, this thing is starting to slither towards Scott, who is now the closest to it.
So I've got Dottie over my shoulders in the fireman carry. I put my arm over her and I reach behind my back to pull out my gun that I had the whole time that I hid in episode 1, and I point right at the thing and I try to brain it.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
yeah, you're gonna have to roll an attack roll.
I have so many firearms points.
Athletics and firearms,
That's
baby.
right.
You can roll an attack, and you can add any from firearms because this is a gun.
I'm gonna add 3 points of firearms to my roll.
Dang, all right.
On the one hand, I'm glad we have a gun amongst us. On the other hand, I think people like Vicky is exactly what red flag laws are sort of meant to prevent.
It's Nebraska,
And we had to
baby.
go through a metal detector, but many of us got things through.
No. We helped Vicky sneak through.
You did.
I know.
You did.
I know.
I assume that once I snuck through security with the gun once, I just have a pat. Like, I can just get in and out,
That's
no
true.
problem.
Yeah, she's good. Isn't that what TSA pre-check
Right,
is?
exactly. I have TSA pre-check for this conference. All right, I'm rolling. So I rolled a 5 plus 3, that's 8.
Ooh.
Okay, that hits. Now you're gonna roll damage. What kind of a firearm is it?
A revolver.
It's a revolver.
Like one of those
Okay.
little snub-nose revolvers.
Kick ass.
Small.
Oh, it's the worst kind. What are you, a detective?
You're not quite at point blank range, but you're still gonna get a +1
Okay.
to your damage.
I rolled a 6 plus 1 is 7.
Ooh.
All right, you did 7 damage. You do hit it square in the head. The head of this creature is in the shape of like a ping pong paddle almost. and you do make a hole, like, in the side of it. It does seem like it's still alive. It is wriggling. It still has its mouth fully intact, and it is still kind of trying to move towards Scott, specifically. All right, Dottie.
I yell, Vicky, turn it around. And Vicky turns us around. So I'm still holding my walker. I press 2 little buttons on the side that folks hadn't previously noticed.
Sure.
And out come my 2 daggers.
Hell yeah.
That I hid inside my walker to get through the metal detector. All right, awesome. Can I throws them at the little squiggly guy?
Yeah, you can try to throw it. So you're going to roll an attack. I think you can add probably athletics or weapons. Are these specifically throwing daggers?
They are throwing daggers.
Yeah, so then you can add weapons.
All right, cool. I'm going to put in 3 points.
Okay.
I got an 8.
All right, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
2. I know.
All right, you are able to hit it on another part of its head that was not blown away by a gun, and it crumples to the floor.
Excellent.
Wow, that was easier than I expected.
You can see that it's bleeding, and the blood that's coming out of it is this thick green and white liquid that starts to smell of methane almost. Now that you're thinking about it, ever since this has emerged from the body, it has smelled like gas or methane in this hallway.
That's probably not jizz.
You're all standing over this creature now who seems to be dead. The body of your fan is 10 to 20 feet away on the other end of the hallway. What do you guys do?
All right, I definitely take out my phone and start taking pictures of this and recording like a video like, yo, here at Necronama blog at Cthulhu-Con, this shit is crazy.
Scott has immediately gotten on the ground and started collecting samples of tissue and fluids and all sorts of stuff.
I've removed the throwing dagger from the monster's face. I've extended it towards Dottie to hand it back
Who
to
is
her.
still over my shoulder.
But also I'm like, the fuck?
My precious. No, these are mine. And I start putting them back into my walker.
So I'm just looking back and forth between Vicky and Dottie right now. Like, this is a convention.
Is this real?
Seems pretty real.
I waddle up to you in my big octopus
You're
costume.
still in your
and I
octopus
say,
costume.
yeah, I think it is. What even is real, Vicky?
Oh my
you know what I
God.
mean? Like,
Oh, no.
is reality in the eyes of the beholder?
Beholders aren't real. That's Dungeons & Dragons.
Oh, you're the expert on what's real now?
I don't know.
Who were you talking to a minute ago?
Ooh.
I don't know what you're talking about. Was I?
You know, when you stopped us while we were running away?
He stopped us from getting to safety. You specifically.
Yeah, that was weird.
Are you working for him?
I realized that we need this information. Like, we need to figure out why this happened and prevent it from happening to more people here. Like, this is some kind of disease that's going to spread. Like,
I get what's going on. You guys, Scott, you're talking to yourself?
Yes.
Okay, I have a solution. And I take out my cell phone and I press 1 on the speed dial and I hand it to him.
Oh, God. I take the phone. It's ringing.
Hello?
Hi, is this Vicky's therapist?
Dr. Richard Stambledini? Don't act like you don't know the name.
Yes, this is Dr. Richard Stambledini. Who is this?
I'm sorry to have bothered you. It's fine. And I hang up.
No, no, I take the phone back. I call him again. And this time I put him on speakerphone and I'm like, hi, Dr. Richard Stambledini.
Yes, Vicky?
Hi, Richard, Malcolm Vance. Is it okay for Vicky to have a gun?
I'm sorry, Vicky, you have a gun?
That's not important right now. What's important
Vicky, hang up.
is that we
Vicky,
are
hang up.
here and Scott is here and we're all worried about him.
Okay, but Vicky, you know that you're not supposed to have firearms.
I don't have firearms.
Wait a minute. Do you have a firearm, Vicky?
Nope. My arms are not on fire. Anyway, here's the thing. Scott, he's talking to himself and it seems like it's pretty bad. And I was hoping maybe you could give him some sage advice, some coping skills, really anything he can use to stop doing that because everybody else seemed to think it was weird. And I know how you feel about me doing stuff that other people think is weird.
Is this really important right now? It's not important. Don't worry about it. We just fought a monster.
Scott, look, sometimes when we aren't in the best of places, we talk to ourselves for comfort, for understanding. Who are you talking to?
His dead wife. That's pretty obvious to everybody.
Yeah, we're all pretty sure it's his dead wife.
It's dead wife,
Where is
right?
it?
It's dead wife, right? We're all
$500 on dead wife.
Dr. Stambledini, there are things that I can't explain that have been happening, and I don't think I'm just talking to myself, but I don't expect you to believe or whatever.
See, that's a common misconception. See, I am a therapist, not a psychiatrist.
Okay.
I can't help with medication.
I hang up the phone and I turn to the party and say, guys, I think that, first of all, clearly we've all seen that this is real. There's this monster, this Cthulhu shit. Something's going on that's not just sci-fi bullshit. They're like, this is real. You've all seen it, right? I think my late wife is talking to me, and that there is some way that maybe I can use all this stuff to bring her back to life.
You hear yourself right now, right?
We don't know what we don't know. I don't know how to explain this.
You hear your wife's voice. I really wish you wouldn't have told them. They're not going to understand.
Oh no.
I'm really not in any position to doubt that he's got a ghost wife, given what's just happened here. Let's point of order. What do we do next? And Vicky, do you have any more guns I could borrow?
Not here.
All right. I know you've got knives I can borrow.
Oh, yeah. And I pull my pant leg up, and there's like 4 different knives at different parts of my leg on different sheaths. Do you want a combat knife? You want a butterfly knife? I got a steak knife.
I point at the one that kind of looks like a standard military combat knife straight. I'm like, this might be my speed.
And I pick it up, and I'm like, yeah, here you go. This is Hannah.
Wait, I'm sorry. Do you name all your knives?
Yeah, after all my dead friends.
Oh
my God.
No, that's
Lord, it is
you.
All right.
Have a therapist.
Yeah. You guys should have seen me like 3 years ago.
Oh no. Does Dr. Richard Stambledini know that you name your weapons after your dead friends?
Dr. Richard Stambledini and I are on a need-to-know basis.
I took Hannah onto my belt. I guess I kind of blew up your spot with that gun thing, huh?
It's at this moment that you guys notice the weather outside is getting worse. At the end of the hallway, there's a window, and there is really loud winds, and you see just like blackness outside. It is pouring. And it's at this moment that the lights go out.
Oh no.
All right, I turn on the light on my phone.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, same.
You guys don't have the best service on your phone right now either?
Oh, how am I supposed to call Dr. Richard Stambledini for the rest of the podcast?
I don't need service to operate the flashlight.
Is the convention center Wi-Fi still working?
Yes, the convention center Wi-Fi is still working. It's also at this moment that the music that was being played down the hall stops.
Does the room still reek of methane?
The hallway does, yes.
All right, I'm going to go try to get a window open.
Malcolm, you walk up to the window at the far end of the hallway. You peer outside and try to open it, and it's stuck.
Okay, what do I see when I peer outside?
You can no longer see the parking lot that is outside, like right outside this window. It seems almost like there's this heavy fog around the building. You seem to remember a notification on your phone earlier saying that there was going to be something like a hurricane in this area, so you're not terribly surprised.
All right, I'm going to smash the window.
Smash that window. Yeah.
What do you smash it with? Do you smash it with your hand, or...?
I smash it with the little bulb on the end of Hannah. The end, not the blade part.
Thank you for being respectful towards my friends.
Do you have the weapon skill?
I do.
Yeah, so I think you're able to just do this, and you smash the window out, and rain starts pouring in, and there is a lot of wind coming in through the window, but that's about it. It does seem to start to clear up the smell of methane.
That's good. Just trying to get ahead of the inevitable gas explosion that was going to happen.
So, Nimi, you go to the door of the hotel room where the party is. And actually, before you're even able to knock at it, it opens and Natalie is standing there. Natalie is in an outfit that looks like she has like these pieces of foam attached to her that have eyeballs and appendages. You imagine that this is probably what someone made if they were trying to look like a Shoggoth, but also sexy. She's in like lingerie, but also has these like foam pieces and appendages coming out of her.
Too soon.
I inwardly curse for not. I assumed that this would be a realistic cosplay a thing. I missed my opportunity to do sexy octopus. Okay, in my big octopus, I say, "Oh, hey, Natalie."
Oh, hey, you guys just got here. The power went out though, so we don't have music anymore. Do you know what's going on?
No. No, it's crazy.
Isn't there a corpse like feet away?
And a terrible smell.
The corpse is on the other side of the hallway. Natalie is still standing in the door, so she has not seen anything yet. But she does look you up and down and say, "Oh wow, nice costume."
Thanks. Oh man, yeah, just threw it together with what I kind of had lying around. Yeah. So is the party still going on, or?
Oh my god.
I mean, it just was, but I mean, I guess we could have it in the dark without music.
Blackout party. Yeah. I've got some music on my phone.
I walk up and I'm like, yeah, so I don't know if we want to do something with the body. There's a lot of blood.
Body?
We also probably want to try to figure out if we can call 911 somehow, but it's pretty bad out there. Oh, hey, Natalie.
Oh, hey, Vicky. You're here for the party too.
We were.
Oh, we all are.
We all wave over the dead body.
Yeah, Natalie looks you all up and down and realizes, oh, you all have the same blood splatter. Did you guys have a group costume?
I amble back from the window. Hey, guys, I think we need to kill Kathy.
What?
Wait, what?
Remember when Kathy touched
Oh.
Superfan 6969?
Oh yeah.
I think we gotta kill Kathy.
Whoa, we're not killing Kathy.
I think we gotta.
Look, I point at my outfit. Come on.
Not you, Nimi. The real Kathy.
I mean, Kathy's great. I dressed up as Kathy.
What are you guys talking about?
I kind of grab her by the arm and just sort of pull her out and point.
I don't understand. What are you pointing at?
Ah, it's gone, isn't it?
It's gone.
Wait, try looking through this. I hand her my magic rock.
She takes the magic rock and holds it up to her face and says, "Am I supposed to be seeing something, or?"
I'm really sorry I bothered you. I go back to Vicky. We need to call Dr. Richard Stambledini back.
This is called collective hysteria.
I turn to you all. I say, so I think what happened is we kind of had like a visual collective manifestation of like kind of the horrors of rural Nebraska. And that kind of manifested in our subconscious.
Wait, was there a gas leak?
Ooh, it smells like methane in here.
Was this a gas hallucination?
I had this whole time been looking at the corpse and inspecting it carefully with my daggers, and it suddenly disappeared. So when people are trying to go to this party and have fun and then are questioning what we just saw, I slam my walker down as hard as I can with a blah. And I say, no, monsters are real. That's how I lost my love. And this is real too. And I glare at Nimi while she's looking very cute in her octopus costume.
You realize, now that you say that out loud, that you all still have Superfan 6969's blood, splattered all over all of you.
Yeah, but that's just human blood. That doesn't mean anything supernatural happened. We could have just gone
could just mean
crazy
we
and killed him
killed
while we thought we were killing the monster. This doesn't prove anything.
Oh my God.
Wait, no, but his body's gone. No, you're right. Something's up.
So not only is the body gone, the creature's body is also gone.
I'm going to check the samples I took. Are they gone too?
Yes.
No way. Oh, that sucks.
Should have tasted it when you had the chance.
But what about the photographs?
Did any of you take photographs of it?
Oh, yeah, I did. I took videos and photos. I open up my phone and I go back and check, and you hear my recorded voice saying, "Yo, here at Necronoma blog at Cthulhu-Con. This shit is crazy."
In both videos, nothing's there.
Oh, thank God. I was really worried that this was real. It's obviously just one of my hallucinations. I don't know why you guys seem to be experiencing it too, but oh, okay. Oh, man, you guys, I don't have a gun. That wasn't real.
Now that you think about it, you do have a picture of Superfan 6969's outfit and of him, but not of after the thing emerged from his back and not of the creature itself.
So when I see those videos, is the space just blank? Like I'm saying those things, but I'm not referring to anything?
Oh, no, you're saying those things. It looks like you're trying to point to something and talk about something that's behind you, but there's nothing there.
I think that's going to give Nimi a lot of pause. I think I'm just going to kind of actually back up and go uncharacteristically silent for a moment.
Guys, did we kill Superfan 6969?
I put my hand over Scott's mouth when he gets halfway through that sentence.
He was our only fan.
I'm going to dismiss Natalie. I'm going to be like, sorry, we'll be right in a minute. We need to talk amongst ourselves for a few minutes. Please leave.
This is my party.
Please.
We got to get our stories straight.
And this is our hallway.
The hallway is not your party, Natalie. The whole world doesn't revolve around you and your party, Natalie.
Natalie.
Go to your room, Natalie. We need to talk.
Oh, Okay.
Are there emergency lights on in the hotel?
There are, yeah. So there's some red glowing lights. You can see at the other far end of the hallway, there is an exit door. The light for that is still on.
Oh, wait, before you go, Natalie, did you smell like a gas methane smell?
No, not at all. Why?
Great. Oh, just checking. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Now, please go back to your room.
And you shove her gently.
These are normal questions you ask at a party.
Team huddle. All right. So what? Obviously, it was just a hallucination, right? Like we're all just imagining it.
So I actually stop. I say, I don't think it was.
I don't know what's real anymore, but something is affecting all our minds.
Why don't I get Richard Stambledini back on the horn?
I don't think Richard Stambledini is going to fucking help us, Vicky.
No, that's good.
I'm going to call him back.
God damn it.
And I put him back on speakerphone.
Yeah, okay. You try to call Richard Stambledini. You go to call him and it doesn't ring. In fact, it looks like you specifically don't have service.
Oh, hang on. I've got Wi-Fi calling on my phone. What's his number?
It does look like you're still connected to the Wi-Fi, but when you go to try to make this phone call on Wi-Fi or look at a website or something, it seems like it's loading forever.
The service provider is just down, like they're having an outage right now.
Well, there's kind of like a hurricane going on.
I'm tapping my phone and I'm like, yeah, shit, I can't get any internet. Guys, I can't post my Instagram story. I can't. We have got to get this sorted out.
This is an emergency now.
I try to call 911 and that doesn't work either. And I'm like, okay,
Ooh.
we're pretty fucked.
Nimi, what are you proposing we do? Restart the router or...
IT episode.
When you go down to a front desk and kind of just make a fuss about something, you'd be surprised how effective that could be. So I think we should head down there and just see what's going on, you know?
So everyone's working on this great idea, but meanwhile, Dottie is still fastidiously looking through my knitting bag. So folks maybe weren't paying attention to me. I definitely believe that this is a real thing that happened. And I'm trying to look for something specific in my bag and sort of ignoring you all.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a tiny book of eldritch creatures. My pocket-sized book of eldritch creatures.
Because you want to know what kind of sexy creature Natalie was.
So you're trying to figure out what the creature was.
Yes, I am.
Shogatha.
Sexy Shogath. That's it. That's the one. Weird paddle-sized head.
You find your book and you start flipping through it.
I have library use.
Okay, yeah, I would say that this falls under that. There's a couple different creatures that could possibly fit this. Flipping through, you fall on a page that has a picture of like a white worm that kind of looks similar, although it's a drawing, so you're not sure if it's the right interpretation of what you're seeing. But these are called Yugs, servitor of the outer gods. They're these just long white worms that are inferior creatures to usually one of the old gods, or they can be summoned by really anyone if they have the correct spell.
I like how there's a short name and then a really long one.
Quick question, Kimberly. How do you square Dottie having the library use skill and not knowing the Dewey Decimal System? I'll take my answer off the air.
I will point out that I've been a librarian for over 40 years, but I only have 4 points in library use. No one said I was good at it. So with this new information, I'm looking at this creature and I go, Vicky, come here.
Okay. Yeah. I walk over.
And I hold up the little book and I'm like, doesn't this look like the thing we just killed?
Well, it's pretty dark in here. So yeah, I guess so. It could be.
This is real then.
I don't think it's real. I have learned over the years that most things that I think are really scary are either fictional or they're real and I just don't know how to talk to people.
Might be that one.
Yeah.
We all saw it.
So anyway, I guess what I'm saying is I don't think it really happened. Well, we do have blood all over us, which is weird, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about that too much.
I think the monster coming out maybe didn't happen, but something did happen, which is some force made us all see that. And that's real and something that we need to figure out.
Guys, Instagram is down. I cannot post to my story. We have got to sort this out.
All right, let's go talk to the manager, Nimi. Let's go.
And I just looked disheartened and shut my book and put it back in my knitting bag.
Gonna get the Wi-Fi back. Gonna go to that party. Gonna have a good time. Who's with me? Team
Restart the router.
Team restart the router. I love being included in this. I put my hand in.
I put my tentacle. I put my
like
tentacle
a Captain
in.
Planet.
Yeah.
Scott's just staring into the middle distance, realizing that we maybe murdered someone, and then just slowly puts his hand in.
Scott, we're doing team bonding.
Yeah.
Malcolm has similar fears.
Teamwork.
We all give a half-hearted, nervous.
Yay! So you guys all make your way down to the lobby. There is a number of people down here kind of crowded around the mousy receptionist and the more severe looking manager of the hotel. And standing in front of them are these two people, one of which has long blonde hair tied up in some fabric that has been tie-dyed, and she's wearing a flowy floral blue caftan. Both of them are soaked from head to toe. The man, a little bit taller, has some sandy brown hair and is wearing probably some of the nicest clothes you've ever seen, but is also pretty soaked, as you can tell that these people just came from outside. And the woman seems to be arguing with the receptionist about check-in. And you walk up and hear, "Look, I told you I have this room booked under Ethan Mask, and if you can't check me in, can you just send me up to the room? I don't care if your system's down. I need to go there now. Look at me."
Is this Jericho and Becky?
Yes.
Yay.
Nimi, you recognize them as Jericho and Becky.
I squeal. Oh my God, Becky!
Nimi! And she runs over and gives you a hug.
Mwah, mwah. We do the little cheek kiss.
But
Mwah,
it's like a
mwah.
foot away from each other.
Mwah,
Yeah, yeah.
mwah. Jericho also seems to have like 5 different bags.
Nice.
He sees you and motions to them and says, "I got the coats."
Oh, perfect. Okay, great. This is great because I really wrecked that entire hotel room making this outfit. And I really like how it came together, but I think having some more fabric just kind of on hand is going to be perfect. Why don't you bring those up to the room? And I'm going to say get me a Starbucks. That would be really helpful because I'm just feeling kind of out of it. We just had this whole thing happen in this hallway where we were maybe hallucinating or maybe killed someone. I'm not entirely sure, but...
Jericho says, "Yeah, of course. I will get right on that as soon as this person will check us in." And he looks venomously over at the receptionist.
Could we see your manager? I've been dealing with the manager, so...
"Look, I don't know what else I could do. The system's down. We don't have power right now."
You could get the manager, like Nimi asked.
Oh, you guys are so mean to service folk.
"Fine, I will get the manager."
This is my escapism because in real life, I'm paranoid about being... So this is my fantasy.
I'm the one in our relationship that does this.
In real life, I just really wish I could be mean. This is a safe way for Jake to face his fear of managers.
Yeah, as the guy walks away, I'm just like, "Thank you so much. We really appreciate you." And then I put that index card back in my pocket.
The receptionist walks away, and Becky looks at the rest of the group and says, "You all look pretty dressed up. What's going on?"
Yeah, I wore my pink shirt.
We're also still covered in blood, right?
Yes. It's like splattered.
It's part of the costumes.
Uh-huh.
I say unprompted.
Reassuringly, multiple times.
The blood on us is normal because we were going
Yeah.
to a costume party at a horror convention.
It's normal blood. It's normal expected blood.
Expected.
We're not in trouble at all.
She holds her hand to her temple for a second and says, "This is related to your love life, isn't it?"
Oh my God. Babe, yes.
I knew it.
So here I was going to this party with this super cute girl, Natalie. I got to introduce you. I just think something about the import of that event.
All right. So while Nimi's talking to Becky about this situation, I explained to the manager that we have more members of the mask party here and we need to get them checked in.
The manager walks over and says, "I'm sorry, we can't do that until the system's up, but what we can do is let them check into some empty rooms, and then we might have to move them after, but they will have rooms tonight."
Yeah, I look over at the mousy clerk. I'm like, see, this is what you could have done. With a look. I don't say that out loud.
The clerk just starts like low-key crying, but like trying to hide it.
Yeah, anyway, I tell the manager that would be great.
I imagine I'm gabbing with Becky still.
Yeah, you and Becky are spilling the tea, talking about everything that's happened. She has taken her tarot cards out and having you choose some to give you a reading right now. And Jericho is getting a bellhop, and then he says, wait, the elevator's down too, isn't it?
Ooh.
I guess I have to carry these? I have to carry these.
I grab a bag to help out Jericho.
Oh, thank you.
Heard a lot about you. Nice to meet you.
Good things, I hope.
Not really.
Oh. As you guys look outside, it does seem like it is getting even worse somehow outside. It does look like there are winds kind of like blowing down trees in front of the hotel now, to the point where you're wondering how Jericho and Becky got here safe.
Hey, Jericho and Becky, how did you get here safe?
You know, I don't even know. We landed like an hour ago, and then we got a taxi, but the taxi was having a rough time. It's not great out there. Jericho starts picking up some of the bags and starts lugging them upstairs. And as you guys are kind of like walking through the place, you do see that there are a lot of people actually that are coming down to complain about the power being out. And also there's a few people that have come in from outside that are just soaking wet, including this older gentleman who seems to be quite disheveled and has some homemade signs about the end of the world. He's sitting in the main area on a couch. He's trying to fix his sign. His sign, which is made out of cardboard, is just kind of destroyed. And you can see him trying to like dry it on the couch with his own cloth that's also soaking wet.
So I walk over there with my little walker very slowly, and I offer him a handkerchief from my knitting bag. And I say, "How's it going, sir?"
Thank you. I mean, not great. I didn't want to be stuck here. This place isn't long for this world. We're not going to be here much longer anyway.
What do you mean?
This place is getting transported. I gave so many warnings yesterday. Weren't you listening?
What do you mean transported?
I don't know how to explain it to you people. This place is not going to be where it is right now.
But that's not possible.
It's all part of their plan.
It's all part of whose plan?
The group, the convention. I don't know what you call them.
What? The people who started this convention wanted this to happen?
Yeah. Why do you think they had it in the first place?
To celebrate cool stories and cosplay?
That's never why conventions happen.
Is this guy implying that all conventions have an ulterior motive?
Why does anyone have a convention?
Assuming I believe you, how do we stop it?
I don't know. I was trying to get everyone out of here, but no one would listen to me.
Well, have a good night, sir. And I sort of back up and I let him know he can keep the handkerchief at this point.
Thanks. I hope you have a quick death.
Oh. Thanks, dear. And I just slowly back up my walker, but walking backwards.
Why didn't this guy get himself out of here if he knew?
Hurricane.
See, it seems like he's resigned himself to be stuck here now because of the weather.
I've got it. I figured it out.
Uh-oh.
We're all just having a mass hallucination.
Are we, though?
I say as I'm looking at my phone. According to psychology.fandom.com,
But there's no internet!
He downloaded psychology.com.
a mass hallucination is a phenomenon in which a large group of people, usually in physical proximity to each other, all experience the same hallucination simultaneously. In most cases, mass hallucinations refer to a combination of suggestion and pareidolia, wherein one person will see or pretend to see something unusual and point it out to other people. So the only reason we're seeing any of this is because yesterday, that old crazy guy outside told us about how the world was going to end, and now we're all just kind of snowballing. And we need to just slow it down, take a deep breath, and recognize that the paranormal doesn't actually exist. And we'll be fine.
As you get up to the rooms and you put in the last couple bags into these rooms, the power comes back on.
Oh.
See, everybody? I told you. All just a shared mass hallucination.
As the power comes back on, you all feel this like almost release of pressure and all of your ears pop.
Oh. Like altitude pressure?
Yeah, like altitude pressure.
That can happen in storms.
It can, yeah.
It can. It
Could also happen if the convention hall was being lifted.
No.
Wait, hopefully it doesn't get lifted too high. I broke a window. So, like, if we go too high, there's not going to be enough air for everybody.
But everything seems to have calmed down. Nimi, you get a text from Natalie being like, party is back on, music is back on.
Woo! Okay.
Oh, we got service again.
I tell Jericho, figures the power comes back on right after we carry these bags up the stairs.
Yeah, I think our actual room is probably up a couple floors So
Oh, we can use the elevator for that one.
it's true.
Me and Jericho have a great laugh together. We're best friends now.
Your best friend's a Jericho.
And I'm going to be in the Jericho spinoff.
When I get the text, I turn to Becky and I'm like, woo, party is back on. Okay, so actually this is kind of good because when I showed up, I kind of thought it was more like a realistic monster party, but we're going like classic Halloween sexy. So let's just like rip this off. We'll get you maybe a sexy octopus costume too, Becky. And we'll just kind of go from there. All you guys, I don't know, like have a good night. Catch you on the panel tomorrow. And I start inching towards my room with Becky.
I go up to Vicky and I say, come on, dear, we're going to that party.
That's a great idea. It'll help get our minds off of this weird shared hallucination we had, and we'll just have a good time. And I'll hang out with Natalie.
Yeah.
Do I overhear that?
I'm not hiding it.
I think I say to Vicky, I'm sorry, what was that? Vicky?
Oh, nothing.
All right. And then we actually retreat into the room.
And then I look at Dottie and I'm like, Nimi's going to take this really well. You're right. She's so nice.
Yeah. So nice. Let's go. Let's follow your heart.
We go back to the party.
And me and Becky eventually wind up back there too after getting Becky a octopus costume.
But not before us.
That's probably true. We will probably get there a little later.
I invited Jericho too.
Yes. Malcolm, you specifically bring Jericho to this party without a costume. He didn't bother putting a costume on. How much do you guys drink?
Yes.
Do you guys drink at all?
Totally. A lot.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I don't drink.
Dottie's into brandy.
Also, Scott has changed into a clean lab coat, by which I mean a lab coat that's filthy but doesn't have blood on it.
Yes, the important things. Yeah, how many of you still have blood all over your clothes?
You see, it's normal for me to have blood on this because it's a horror convention and it's a costume party. So the blood on me is really normal. There's no reason for everybody to be all up on my case about it. This is me talking to Jericho. I'm telling Jericho that the blood is normal for me to have on it. Because he asked about the blood.
Yeah.
But it's a horror convention, so it's really normal for me to have this blood on me, especially for a costume party.
Okay, it's fake blood, right?
It's normal blood.
Yeah, of course. It's normal for me to have fake blood on me.
It's normal.
It's blood that's normal to
be
have.
positive.
It wouldn't be normal if it was
but
real
it's-
blood, and I told you very many times already, Jericho, that this is normal.
It seems like Jericho is kind of used to being talked to like that. It's just like, all right, yeah.
I elbow Dottie. I'm like, so Jericho and Malcolm, huh?
Now that like the lights are back on, the sense of unreality that had been injected from our little experience is kind of faded, and now Malcolm is worried that they just like killed a guy.
Yeah.
In the light of day, secrets.
That's very interesting.
But then the real corpse disappeared too.
But the blood didn't.
Yep, Malcolm's struggling with that as well.
Do I roll to flirt with Natalie?
We were there first.
Now, which skill on your character sheet would be flirting?
Ooh, so I have flattery as a skill.
Ooh.
Which I think is based,
Yeah,
based.
well, I have
I don't think Vicky has
15
that.
points of stealth.
Half of flirting is not being perceived.
That's right. I could also use my medicine or theology. Yeah, no, I use my theology to chat up Natalie. I'm like, yeah, the ancient Sumerians.
It's a flirt off.
You are gonna have to roll for that.
That's fine.
And you can add your theology points to it, I guess, but you're gonna have to explain how you're using theology to flirt with someone.
We're all gonna die someday. Isn't that hot?
No.
No.
What I do is I tell her all about the shared hallucination that we've all gone on. I go into very painstaking detail of exactly what it is we saw. And then I explain, yeah, but that's probably not real. I mean, the reality is people often get confused by things that they see and they make up stories. I mean, take the ancient Babylonians. They believed in a sun god, probably. And, that's weird, right?
So that's how you've tied it to theology.
Yep.
There you go.
That's perfect.
This is Vicky flirting, apparently.
Yeah.
What do you roll to see how well this is received?
Yeah. I'm going to use one of my theology points.
Okay.
I rolled a 4 and plus 1 is 5.
That's actually really cool. I've read a little bit about Babylon.
Oh, you can read Sanskrit.
No, I've read translations.
Oh, okay.
But they're a really fascinating part of our history.
Yeah.
How much do you know more about them?
No, that's about it. I read it on Wikipedia.
That's really cool. So you're well read.
Yeah, I read a lot of Wikipedia.
That's really cool, Vicky. Nimi, you walk into the party and see Vicky and Natalie talking about Babylon. And it doesn't seem like Vicky's trying extra hard to like talk to Natalie.
As you walk in, I do one of those, like, I yawn because, like, I'm about to put my arm around her shoulder, but then I see you and I'm like, oh, and then I just put my hand back down.
Do I clock what's going on with Vicky?
Yeah, you kind of can tell that in a weird and roundabout way, this is Vicky flirting.
I narrow my eyes at Vicky as I notice this, and I say, Becky, I'm gonna need you to run interference for me. It's on. My love life is not gonna pass me by this time.
No, I've seen your future, and it's not. You are going to find love at this convention. I am sure of it.
Thanks, babe.
Can I be observing this as well?
Sure, yeah. You're the
Malcolm's eyes narrow.
My eyes narrow at Dottie. Well, Dottie was encouraging Vicky in the hallway earlier, and
I stand by
I don't
that.
know if Dottie is like trying to create this conflict or what, but I'm now watching Dottie. Like, this is your fault.
I just believe that when you have love, you should appreciate it because you never know when it's going to get horribly murdered or, go away.
And then Jericho's eyes narrow as he looks over at Scott.
Yeah, no, he's actually just disgusted in what Scott's wearing.
Just the lab coat.
I'm going over to Nimi's corner.
Hell yeah.
You still got this, Nimi. You guys met on the plane. You got more in common. You got this.
Hashtag Team Nimi.
Scott is just on his own right now, taking some pills and washing them down with scotch.
What the fuck?
Wait,
I did that in episode 1. No problem.
What color are the pills? Do they have a smiley face on them?
No, they don't. They're not that kind of pills.
Not the fun kind.
But he's scanning the crowd. He's like looking for suspicious people. He thinks maybe someone's responsible for whatever's going on. And he's like trying to clock, do I see any nefarious folks? I have sensed trouble.
You kind of look around. It's kind of hard to gauge with this party just because everyone's in costume. You see someone dressed as a deep one and you're like, oh, that person could be up to something. But then you realize, oh no, they're just in a costume. There's a number of other people that are just like in these billowy long cloaks with hoods that have their hoods up. And you're like, oh, those people could be cultists. Oh, but also this is a costume party, so they're probably in costume.
And one of them has blood on them. But that's normal. This is a costume
It's
party.
normal blood.
So the party's going on for a while. There's more of this back and forth between Vicky and Natalie and Nimi. And it's starting to wind down when there is a knock at the door. Natalie goes up to answer it. And Superfan 6969 walks in. Alive.
Oh, hey, Superfan, what's up?
All right, Malcolm drops his drink, mutters, what a relief, and then throws his magic rock in the trash.
Dottie barely bats an eye and just says, that's not really him.
Cthulhu-Con stars Ali Turley as our keeper, Kevin Rizza as Vicky Vanity, Stephen Tansey as Malcolm Vance, Jake Burley as Nimi Walters, Kimberly Roden as Dottie Dowager, and me, Mike Turley, as Dr. Scott Adler. This episode was edited by Kristen Rizza, with sound design and engineering by Mike Turley. Hey, that's me again. Cthulhu-Con is a production of Skull and Scones. You can find links to all of our current and future stuff on our website at skullandscones.com. If you like the show, we'd really appreciate it if you'd share it with a friend. With a small podcast like this, we rely pretty much entirely on word of mouth to grow, so it helps a lot. One great way to do that is to send them a link to our trailer on YouTube. You can find a link to that in the episode description. You can rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and you can also find links to our social media and our Discord server in the episode description. By the way, it's been really cool to see listeners starting to show up in that Discord server and give us such awesome feedback on the show. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss an episode. And we'll be back with another episode in 2 weeks on November 11th. See you then.